Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I am going to be making some more boxes. I made these last week, a few days ago, I can't remember now, and I'm just loving them. Really simple little gift boxes, and they are great. So I got two different ones to make today. These I'm videoing them because I'm making them anyway, for gifts, and I just think they're lovely. Now this style box I used to make a long time ago when I was making greeting cards, and because I used to put lots of little embellishments on the cards, they needed a sort of like bigger box, and not just an envelope, and I just made these, and I saw them again. I saw somebody making them on, I think it was Instagram, as I was flicking through, and it reminded me, so I thought, oh, let's make some more of those, and I just think they would look nice as little cookie, to put little cookies and stuff in, and they're the same sort of style as we get in our panaderias here with the cakes in. So I'm going to make some of those, and I'm going to make some of these little gift bags as well. These are just made, this is made out of one sheet of paper, and this is made out of one sheet of paper, or a little bit of card, but this is just paper, and I've got little Velcro fastening on there, and you can just pop a little gift, a little something in there. So simple to do. So then that means that I'm going to have 3 different style boxes to put little smaller gifts in over Christmas for people, which is great. Now I'm going to start off making the little small one. I've got all my embellishments here. I've coloured some seam binding. Not quite sure whether I need to use it or not, but I've got some there anyway. All the fussy cuts. Now I'm going to take a piece of paper. Now I'm making them out of coffee stain paper because I want them to look a little bit more vintage this year. So I'm using coffee stain paper, but you can use any paper that you've got, any coloured paper, wrapping paper, all sorts of things that you can use. So I'm just taking an A4 sheet of paper. This I think is about 120, but you can just use 70, 80 GSM paper, just the normal one which you'd print on. So I'm just folding it in half like that, and then I'm going to fold it in half again this way. So fold it like that. Now we need a good crease in this. Look, I've put a little gnome on the little jar to put my bits and pieces in there because I keep losing them on my desk. So we need to have a good fold on there. So open that back out. So that's the lip bit at the top. So undo the halfway, and then we want to fold this corner up along this line that we've just folded. So pop that on there, pop that up to that line, and we want a nice crease in there like that. And again on this side, so on the other corner on here. So these are great little boxes or little bags, nice to put little treats in or something like that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to just take one of the folds, one of the halves on here, not both of them, and just fold one of those down as well, like that. And again this side. So we've got that like that, and then we're just going to fold the top piece over like that. So no we're not we're going to fold this piece in like that because we need that fold line. So we want to fold this over like that and fold that down, and this side I'm going to fold that over, make sure it's level at the top there, and then just fold that down. Let's score that one. I'm going to open that up. I didn't score this one, so we need a nice score line along there, and then we are just going to fold this over like that. Okay, so these two, what we want to do, we need a fold line going this way. So what I'm going to do, we just want this little square here to have a little line. So I'm just going to fold that over and line it up with the top, if I can, like that. And we just want to score this bit, just that little square. So we want that fold to go that way. And the same on this side, just fold that over, and we want to just get that point there, make it level with that top, and we'll just fold that down like that. And that's all you're folding. So what we're doing, this is like a little pocket then. So we've got this like a little pocket. So we want to pull this up like that and hold that. And these two, this bit will just fold up. And that's why you want those folded this way. And then they come up like that. And then you've got your little pot. Do you know what I mean? So when it's like that, when you've done all your folding, bring it up. And this is your front bit. And this bit, when you lift this bit up, these little bits will just go in and they turn into a little sort of triangle. So this triangle will then slot underneath that one, like that. So there's no gluing or anything on this. Just push that in like that. And the same around to the other side. This little triangle just pops in and slots in underneath there, if I can. There we go. And then we've got like a little pot, a little container, isn't it? A little box like that. Now I did try and do it with a piece of my one of my digitals, which is white on the other side. So I just wanted to know how it would fold. So if you had a pattern on one side and a pattern on the other, you know, contrasting, it would be quite nice, wouldn't it? So you could sort of like half of it would be one colour and half would be the other, like that. So that would look quite nice if you had sort of like red and green, the little Christmassy bag. So there we go, that's like that. These sides will just push in and go together, and you've got a little bag like that. Or you can just have it as a little, you could make these, if you've got grandchildren around or anything, you could be really cool. You could be a cool grandma and make a little pot out of one piece of paper and pop some popcorn or some little nibbly bits in there, couldn't you, for them? And that would look really good. But this way, I'm just going to fold that in, and on this one, I've just made like a little opening, a little closure on there. And what I've done, I'm just going to ink this actually, because I'm going to use these ones. So we're going to just have a little bit of inking around the outside, like this. So I love making little bags and boxes and things to put gifts in. I just love it, and embellishing them. Now I'm not going to embellish these too much because obviously they're not going to stay around forever. So don't put your best ribbons and stuff on if you think they're not going to they're going to be sort of like thrown away. So I'm not going to put lots of bits and pieces on, but you want to make them look sort of Christmassy and pretty, don't we? So that's just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that together. Now I've got two little pieces of paper on here. This is from one of my Christmas kits, and I've just glued it together and sewn around it. And what I'm going to do, I think I'll go, I'm not quite sure which way, pop this together, and then I'm going to just glue one side and then bring that over like that. And then we can, I've got little, where's my little Velcros? Oh, hang on a minute. Here they are. I need to have a look to see if I can get some more of these and see if they're in Black Friday on Amazon. I meant to look earlier, but I forgot. Like that. So there we go. Love it. I'm going to put a little bit of glue gun on the end of here, just so I know that it's going to hold on there really well. There we go. But again, you don't have to. I'm going to pop that on there, then just stick that on the back like that. And then that just comes over, and I'm going to take one of my little Velcros. Love these. These are, I think they're 10mm ones. There we go, and they are super sticky. Super sticky. So that will just pop on there like that. So we've got a lovely little gift bag. And I was just thinking, I've got like a little stocking on there, which would look good, wouldn't it? So I think I might just pop a little stocking on the top. Let's just get some glue out. Pop it on this bit, because I don't think the top and the bottom will be on there. Or maybe they will. Oh well, I'm going to just pop it on like that. Look at that. Isn't that just a funky little bag? I think that's lovely. So you can pop a little bit of tissue paper or something in there, or just put, you know, whatever you like. Little goodies in there, little sweeties. Just like a little extra gift bag, isn't it? So don't you think that's lovely? So do you want me to just go through that quickly again? Let's just do a quick one. I don't need to decorate it, but let me just make another one quickly. So we'll take a A4 sheet of paper. We will fold it in half, like that. So get your piece of paper out, fold it in half, and then we're going to take it and fold it in half again, like that. Fold that down. Make sure we've got some nice crease lines in that, so it's nice, and so when you're making it into the little box, the lines are really well creased. So we want to take, right, this is the top bit opening, so you want to take the folded end and fold that up to that crease line there, like that. And fold that down and just crease that, and then again on the other side, fold that in and just crease that down like that. Okay, and then the top piece, just one piece of this, just fold that in like that, and the other side, pop that in like that, and just fold that down. Okay, so now I'm going to fold them in. So this one where you folded it down, just fold that in and make sure it's level at the top, if we can. There we go. So that goes level at the top. Open it up, and we'll do the same with this side. Fold that over. Fold that down. There we go. So that just opens up like that. And then this will fold down. Okay, and that's what makes your little sort of pocket. But we need to do a line that goes across these little squares. So I'm just going to take the tip and just fold this up to the top, if I can, like that. Let me do it this way so I can see what I'm doing. Fold that. We just want to crease this little bit, like that. So that piece is creased, and we do the same on this side. So fold that up, go up to the top like that, and just crease this little triangle. Perfect. And then we can open this up. We have our little crease lines here, so just fold those in. So that's the start of our little box, and then lift this up, and that will just fold that in like that. So it's super simple. And then these little triangles just tuck underneath like that. So this is fab, isn't it? Super simple. Pop that in there. And then we've got our little container, whatever you like to call it. But isn't that lovely? And then you just can push in the sides and then you can attach them. You can probably make a little hole in there and hang that from the Christmas tree even, can't you? Or pop something in there, and that's how it is. So it's like a little, it's almost like a little sandwich bag, isn't it? Or leave it like that. So there we go. That is this little one here. So that's super simple. We do like super simple, don't we? Now this one is really easy. You might even know how to do this, but it's lovely. And as well, if you make handmade cards with lots of little bits and pieces on, this is a lovely, because it's almost like a gift card, if you know what I mean. And then it's a little box. So I'm going to be using my paper. I can't remember what weight paper this card this is. I'm not quite sure. It might be just 180. I normally use 160, but I know it's thicker, but I can't remember because I went and threw away the actual thing that told me what size it is or what weight it is. Right, so it is just an A4 sheet, and what I'm going to do, I am going to score at 4 centimeters. So I'm just going to score 4 centimeters that way. We are going to score just all the way round. So 4 centimeters this way. Oops. And then 4 centimeters this way. Turn that round and we will do the 4 centimeters this way. Like that. So that's it. That's all the scoring we're going to do. Now a little bit of folding we do. So this score line here, like that, which bends up, we want to move. We want to fold this to that score line, like that. So that goes to the score line, and we just fold this down through there, like that. Okay, so it just goes to that score line. So it's a 4 centimeters from there. Open it up, and then this side goes to that score line there. And then we will just fold this down. Okay. And open that up. So we have a little sort of, there we go, a little journal cover. So what I'm going to do now, these little squares here, where we've just folded, I'm going to just cut down there, and turn it round and do the same. So we're just cutting to that score line, like that. And then the corners, we want to just cut that down like we did in the box, if you saw how I did the box. And we just cut that little sort of triangle out. The same on this side, cut down through there, and then cut that little bit off. So we've got that shape again. Round this side. It really is pretty simple. Once you know how, all these things are once you know how, aren't they? So just cut a little bit out. Cut that down. And cut that down. So there we go. That's our little shape. Okay. And then we just need to fold these in like this. Fold that in. Fold that one in. Like that. Fold them in nicely. And again, I'm just using this sort of creamy card. But you can use whatever you like. Whatever colour box you want. And then let's just fold this one up like that. Fabulous. Now we need to do some gluing. So like we did on the box, the little boxes, these little boxes in the video, I'm going to glue on these little corners like that, and again I'm going to stick them together and then unstick them. Again, this one, pop that on there like that, stick that together and then unstick it, and then we're going to do this end, a little bit of glue, stick it and then unstick it. Last one on there, I'm going to stick that on and then unstick it. Right, let's go back to this one. Once we've stuck them down, by sticking them and unsticking them and leaving them for a minute, it makes them tacky. So that means that they will stick together really, really well. And you're not sitting there, you know, holding it or putting a paper clip on it or anything. You just hold that on like that and they stick together so well. Oops. If you don't pull them apart. Again on this side. Like that. Perfect. So then we've got a little box. And then these two little tabs here need to be glued. We'll pop this one backwards. These two get glued to the inside of here. Like that. Now I'm going to leave these square because it'll make a little bit tougher, if you know what I mean. A little bit better for the box being opened and closed. So stick that on a little bit, open that up. Oops. Again, you can use double-sided tape on the little corners to stick it in if you find that easier and quicker. It's entirely up to you how you like to stick things down. So I'm going to just pop that in, stick that down, and again with this side, just hold that and stick that down like that. Oh, and there we go, and that just comes over like that. Oops. And close it up. Look at that, how fab is that? Just fabulous, isn't it? Now I think I might have done these before on something or other, I'm not quite sure, but these are sort of like reminders of how to do things, because I might have done it a little while ago in a video, but we forget and then we try and find the video and we can't find the video. So I like to have little reminders just for myself as well. So I'm going to ink round the edge like that. These really do remind me of little cake boxes as well, because we got a lovely panaderia here, little cake shop, and this is how you get your cakes when you go in there, and they're takeaway cakes. Oh, delicious. So let's just ink this up because I'm going to decorate this one. So let's just a little bit of ink, just like that. Fabulous. So which way do we want? So, oh, that's the front. That's the front. Okay, so let me put it that way. So I'm not going to decorate it upside down. Okay, well, I didn't really need my seam binding, did I? But I've got all these lovely little fussy cut bits. So again, you can have the box so it's that way. It doesn't really matter because it can open up like a little book then, can't it? You can make that into like a little book. Oh, we could have a little postcard on there, couldn't we? Shall we do that? What else could we have on there? We've got little parcels and things. Maybe I'll just pop that on. We can have one of our little bows. Oh look, we've got a little red Christmas bow there. That looks lovely. Oh, we got ho ho ho. Could we have ho ho ho? There we go. That's nice and simple, isn't it? Now we could actually pop something around the sides, couldn't we? Do you think we'd have enough on this? I think we might. I'm going to try that actually. Pop this around the sides. Now we know it's 4 centimetres, so we want to just go a little bit under, don't we? Because we don't really want it to be touch the top and the bottom. Does that look level? So if I do it like that, just under 4 centimetres. Do you think that's going to be enough? To be enough to go around, do you think? Not quite. Let's do another one. Let's do it like that. Oh, I don't know whether these are quite straight, but that's okay. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I just thought if we're going to have that on there, that might look quite nice around the side, mightn't it? Oh, I think it might. Let's just quickly give it a little ink. Just a little bit. Cover that little white bit at the top. And this one. There we go. Right, I'm going to use glue stick actually, I think, on this one. Let's just pop a little bit. Oh, look at me, I always make such a mess. I should put paper down, I never do. And I end up with sticky stuff absolutely everywhere. Serves me right, doesn't it? So let's just pop that around this side. Like that. Let's pop a little bit on there. I'm going to pop that little bit in the bin because I'm going to make it, drop it off in a minute. There we go. Let's do this bit. Let's do it like this. Lovely. Just going to overlap that just a little bit like that. Not quite. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I should have gone from there, shouldn't I? I'm not going all the way. Oh, I'm not going all the way around like that, am I? Silly Billy, what am I doing? Stick that down. I'm going to cut this off before I make a big mess. Can't go all the way around. Then I'm going to just take the rest of this, which is the stickier bit, pop that on there. Chop this off. There we go. Gosh, that was a bit silly of me, wasn't it? I need to glue that down a bit better. And then I'm going to take this piece and we will just pop this on the back like that. Let me just cut that down. I bet you're all shouting at me, that's not going to work. But I wasn't listening, was I? There we go. Do it neater than me. But I just want to see, I'll tidy it up in a minute. See what this would look like. I think it would look quite nice, won't it? Pop that down on there. Lovely. Right, I'm going to go in. I've really made a big mess of this one. Let's go in with a little bit of glue. Just along that edge. There we go. Gosh. Somebody's noisy outside. Probably should have done it with tacky glue in the beginning, shouldn't I? Instead of glue gun. There we are. That's better. Now, which is the top and which is the bottom? Okay, guys. Right. That's the front. This is coming off. Okay, stick it down a little bit better than me. Right, that's the side, but it does look really nice. Now I'm going to put this on here. I think probably you could probably stamp on these as well, couldn't you? If you've got a plain card, if you had a nice Christmas stamp, you could sort of like randomly stamp over it. That would look nice. Well, maybe I'll have to give that a go on some of them when I make them. Make some more. Just pop that on. There we go. I've got this beautiful little bow which we can pop on. This is from Bells, Bows and Baubles, I think, my kit. There we go. That looks nice, and we can have a little ho 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 over here. Like that. Shall we put a few little blingy bits on? I do like blingy bits. Where's my, there we go. Got our little Nouveau drops, and then everything will sort of match. Got the little baubles on here. All my little gift boxes are all going to sort of coordinate nicely, aren't they? Pop a little bits down here. Stick on. Pop that on there. I'm going to have a couple of little blingy bits. Where are they? Let's have them. Here they are. Where's my pot? So where do we put some glue there? Pop that on there, in view. There we go. Feels like I'm a long way away, if you know what I mean. There we are. Love a little bit of bling. Let's pop one of these lovely shiny ones on the bow. Oops. On the bow like that. Look at that. Just look, those. They're just fab, aren't they? Can you see how much shiny they are? I am such a magpie. Such a magpie. But look at that. That is just lovely, isn't it? So you open that up. If I can open it up, there we go. Pop a little bit of tissue paper in there, and then pop your little gift in there, or pop some cookies in there, or anything you like. And I just think they are fantastic. Love, love, love them. So you know what, all my little gifts are going to be coming in this year. This one I've just made sort of like shabby, which is quite nice, because not always you want everything Christmassy. You want a box that can be used sort of like year round, can't you? Don't you as well? So we've got our little gifty bags like that. So there's two different things today. So we've got the boxes and we've got the little bags. I'll pop the link down to these ones as well, if you didn't see that. But I did the same tree on both of these, because I think I've got two things to go in there which will match. And I just think they are fun and fab. So there we go, guys. Another quick, simple little box, which you can put whatever you like in. And again, not just for Christmas. They are all year round. Any gifts, if you make cards, handmade cards, you can pop them in there. If you've got a nice little Christmas card, you could pop a little journal in there. Nice little Christmas journal would look nice as well, wouldn't it? So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fab rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.